What's going on, YouTube? It's Ordyh here, right back again with another video. Today I'm bringing you some more Go Battle League action in the Great League. There's still about 1 week left of Great League before we switch into the miserable Ultra League. But I'm going to show you some gameplay today, obviously. Unfortunately, I'm using Registeel, as you can see on the screen and below. I caved. I've had some really bad patches, so I caved. You know, I said Registeel is a loser Pokemon, and people will use him as losers. I said out of anger, but if it is like in the back of my head, like, I hate Registeel as much as I hate Haunter. But we'll get into that some other time. I'm using Registeel with Azumarill and a Meganium. Pretty solid team. I would say I did pretty well for the most part. I did switch the lead up after a while to Registeel, and it ran its course for a while until it stopped working. Like, it worked pretty damn well until it stopped working, until I had like a really bad set the other day. But we're going to get into the gameplay here and just talk a little bit about just what's going on and how life has been. So pretty much I'm still rank 8. I'm still in the 2100s. I have not left the 2100s at all. I have been going up and down. Like, I'll have a good day, like good couple days, 4-1, 3-1, 3-2-5-0, and then the next day I go like 1-6, and then it's just like it gets rid of everything. All right, so here we go. Back to this gameplay though. Meganium, Raichu, favorable lead here. I bring up the switch menu thinking they're going to switch out, and then they do. They switch out into Registeel themselves. I decided to actually stay in here just to hopefully force a shield. Thinking about it back though, I should have just went to the auto switch. I don't know if this was a good idea. I think what I do, I think I throw the Earthquake and then I switch out. This is an older gameplay. This is from like last week. I've been using a different team, which I have a video for the next time I do a video. It's awesome. It's going to be filled with a lot of legacy stuff. But okay, so I switch in the Azu here. I go for another Flash Cannon. Doesn't do that much damage. Go for the Ice Beam here just to KO this Registeel because I'm pretty sure they're just gonna let it go here. Honestly, looking back at this gameplay, I really should have just switched out immediately. I gotta get better at that. I just feel like I was like, oh, I can maybe Earthquake them and whatever. But they didn't use their shield, so it worked out in my favor, I guess. So we bring back out the H.U. I decided to shield the Thunder Punch. I get off the Ice Beam here. Trying to force that first shield out of them. They do shield it. I think I just let this go here. Yeah, I let the Azu go. So yeah, this was definitely a mistake. I like looking back at this gameplay, but it does work in my favor, as you guys will see eventually in this whole entire gameplay. So I bring out the Reggie against Jirachi. This is just an interesting matchup here because obviously the Doomsayers aren't going to hurt. Confusions aren't going to hurt. I just got to watch out for whatever second move it could potentially have. I just got to go straight Focus Blast here because it does neutral damage because, as you know, Psychic resists, but Steel super effective, so it cancels each other out and just does neutral damage. They decide to let it go. This is another Doom Desire here. I let this go as well. I go for the Flash Cannon. Excuse me. Go for the Flash Cannon here. I'm pretty sure they KO it. Yeah, I KO the Jirachi. They bring back out the H.U. I decide to shield because I know in the back I have a Frenzy Plant almost in the back of my head. I get the Flash Cannon off because they have to shield now. And then I can switch out into Meganium. And this H.U. doesn't have any energy. And here comes the Frenzy Plant. Ready to go. KO. Meganium is MVP in my opinion. Like, I know I was talking crap about Registeel and stuff. And Registeel's awesome. I hate to admit it. I was using him for the whole entire week. Different teams with it and leading with it. And it's pretty damn good. But I still just in the back of my head I'm like, I don't want to use Registeel. But yeah, back to like I just been stuck in the 2100s. Like I'll have a couple good days and I'll have one bad set. Like the other day I went like 1-6, 2-3, 3-2, and then another 1-6, and I just lost like so many points. It was so bad. So my game lead into Umbreon. I can actually win this. I believe in the two shield. So I decided to stay in. I know I can just beat it straight up. It's just an interesting matchup. Yeah, the Frenzy Plant's hurt like hell. Frenzy Plant's broken. I still think the Community Day charge moves are dumb. Goes for foul play here. I decided to shield the first one. And then I switch into Azu. No way I can catch the foul play. It won't do any damage to me. It tickles. They decide to switch into their Stunfisk, which is, in retrospect, I'm like, oh crap, Stunfisk. But like looking back, I'm glad I actually switched out to the Azu because I need the Meganium to take this stupid thing out, as you guys will see probably later on. So I go for the Ice Beam here because it's going to do super effective damage and probably force a shield out, or just get rid of the Stunfisk completely, which will obviously give me a thing. I can't remember what happens to be honest. Okay, so they do shield. I think I let this go, and then I bring out the Meganium again. Yeah, I let the Azu go. Try to tap on that Frenzy Plant like a million times before it actually does it. That's so annoying about this game sometimes is like when you sit there and you go, oh, I'm trying to tap on it like a million times, it doesn't work. All right, so now I bring out Reggie. So I get rid of my one issue, the combo breaker, which is Stunfisk. Stunfisk is really good against the Azu Reggie core that people use. But luckily I was using Meganium. So I switch out. So I get rid of my problem. And right here, I farm down the Umbreon. And I mean, this is pretty much over. Wait, why did I shield this? Oh, wait, I shielded it because I was like, the foul play will do more damage than the Sky attacks would. That's why I did that. I was like, wait, why did I shield that? Because the foul play would do more damage than the Sky attacks would. So I go straight Focus Blast here because it's going to do neutral damage. And it's clearly going to bait the shield out. Okay, he didn't shield the first one. I'm sorry if I'm like predicting wrong stuff here. Like I said, this gameplay is old. Okay, so he does actually end up leaving the game. That's actually good because, like I said, he wasn't going to win anyway. He doesn't shield the first one. I would get to another focus blast before he. I would get to two more focus blasts before he even like does anything. Plus, actually he's in. He's actually wasn't even in focus blast range anymore. I could just go straight flash cannon after that and just won the game. Plus, I had McGeem in the back with a frenzy plant almost ready to go, or I can sack swap it to be as like my shield almost. So okay, McGeem versus Gramble. Here's the next game. Gramble is a very interesting Pokemon to use in Great League, especially in Ultra League. I think this is around the time that we had that Snubble day, so that's why I think we saw Gramble. Like I said, this gameplay is about a week old. So go for Frenzy Plant, hoping to get a shield out of them. Yep, got it. Switching to Azu. They decide to stay in and just charm me down as much as possible. They actually bring out Whiscash, which I thought was really interesting. I think what they wanted to do was because since I switched out into Meganium, they want to get rid of the Whiscash because the Whiscash is gonna die, right? It's gonna like lose straight up to. He's just sacking it pretty much. He's just sacking the Whiscash, trying to do as much damage as possible in the situation to my Azumarill, but he doesn't realize that I have a Reggie still in the back, which that would have worked out perfectly for them if they kept this Whiscash. But again, I guess he just realized he swapped out Meganium with energy. I have to just not have this thing anymore because I'll hold on to it until he brings it down and he loses. So again, go for Ice Beam here. I'm pretty sure they don't shield it. Yeah, they don't shield it. They just let the Whiscash go. Like I said, they just sack it completely. So I'm up a shield, and I'm up altogether, I would say. I have my game with energy. I have a fresh Registeel. His Scramble is like less than half health. I fall for the crunch bait. I thought it was gonna be close combat. It is what it is. You got to respect the Gramble just because of its moveset. It has a very interesting moveset. Usually, it's a Charmer. Obviously, it has Charm because it's Fairy type, but it has Crunch and it has Close Combat. So I have to respect the Gramble. I really do. I do think I shield the second one as well because I'm like, it's got to be Close Combat now. It is. Close Combat would have definitely like one-shotted me pretty much. I actually don't know why I swapped there. Huh. Okay, so I swapped a Meganium against the Skarmory. I don't know. I go for the Earthquake because it will do a slightly more damage than the Frenzy Plant would have, even if I did two Frenzy Plants. Bring back out the Registeel. Gonna take the Skytech to the face, Focus Blast him, and then hopefully get to a Flash Cannon before the Charm kicks into a close combat. I actually farm up a little bit extra energy here. Like a lot of extra energy. I'm pretty sure I'm at 100 energy right now, easily. This is a little nerve-wracking. Do I win this game? Alright, go for Focus Blast. I could have went for Flash Cannon, I think. I think they were in Flash Cannon range. No, wait, no, they weren't. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. And is it close? We get to it. Yeah, so we Flash Cannon the Gramble with like 1 HP in a Dream. Registeel is a tank. It is a beast. It is so fun to use, man. So fun. But we win. We're feeling good. Feeling lit, feeling light. 2 a.m. summer night. If you know that reference, let me know in the comments below. That's from a song. I'll give you a hint at least it's from a song. 138. I think this is the fourth game. Am I 3-0? I think I'm 3-0. All right. Bringing the game, obviously, against Tropius. This sucks for me. If they have Air Slash, it's okay for me if they have the Razor Leaf. Regardless, I switched straight into Reggie. It was Razor Leaf. They bring out Deoxys, which I'm ahead of energy, which is good. Tropius is dumb, by the way. Super good. I have a Tropius, but I need to get a better one. Niantic, if you ever watch this video, please, please, later on this year for the Go Fest at Home edition that you guys are going to do, put Tropius in. Give everyone access to Tropius. I have a Tropius already. I traded my friend who went over there. It's like from Israel or whatever. So I have one. I traded it, but it's really bad. But it does still. I mean, it's like rank like 1,000 something, but I still use it occasionally. Um, it does its job, but I want a better one, obviously. All right, so back to the gameplay though. Registeel versus Deoxys, obviously an unfavorable switch matchup here. I'm pretty sure I'll let the Registeel just go. Yeah, let the Registeel just go. No way, I switch. Okay, I switch into Azu. He switches back in the Tropius. I go for Ice Beam here. This is that one match where it's like super down, dirty, nitty gritty. I remember this match now. Well, I remember some of it at least. Yeah, because I do think I win this as well, but it was like down the wire. Like that's why I stopped using this team. This team was such a hit or miss. Like it was either I go 4-1 with it or 5-0 or 1-4. There was no in between. There was no 3-2s, no 2-3s. It was one or the other. It was either I went 5-0 or I went 1-4. It was really hit or miss. A lot of down nitty gritty games. I got a little bit of lag here. That's why I stopped using this team. As much as I like this team, I stopped using it. I did switch the lead, like I said, to Registeel, and I had Azu and Meganium in the back. And like I said, it just stopped working for a while, so I just kind of got annoyed with it. All right, so I bring out the Meganium. I'm able to, since I saw it was Razor Leaf, I came back out with the Meganium. All right, so Meganium, full health, lots of energy. Tropius is about to be one-shotted. Tropius is like 1 HP away. He sacks the Deoxys. What was his last Pokemon? Tropius just gets tapped once. I save my energy. They bring out the Registeel. Okay, so I know I can get to an Earthquake. I can definitely get to an Earthquake. And forgot what I did here. Okay. Oh yeah, I bring out the Reggie. Oh yeah, I was trying to bring out the Reggie for a sack swap, and it didn't work. Because my Reggie only has like 5 HP or something like that, I'm pretty sure. So this is getting down to the wire here. I try to sack the Reggie. He kept farming. I get the Meganium Frenzy plant off. Boom. And it was enough to KO. I thought it wasn't. I thought it was enough to KO. I guess it was. We win. Like I said, it came down to the wire. Like, Meganium had 1 HP to Dream, and I tried to sack the Reggie, and it worked out in my favor, I guess. I guess I didn't need to do it, but I was nervous at the time. So I'm 4-0. Again, down the wire. A lot of the games that I had down the wire, so that's why it's such a swing team. All right, super favorable lead here, obviously. Meganium going into Swampert. They're going to obviously switch out almost instantly. I bring out Azu. I should have brought my own Reggie looking back at this again. I don't shield the first one. I just proceed to hit a couple bubbles. I go for well, he goes for a second. I shield this one. I go for the ice beam bait, thinking to grab a shield from them because obviously a hydro pump would hurt a lot. Plus, I want to save some energy for the actual hydro pump. Excuse me. So he does shield. I get what I want. We're even on shields here. Plus, I have a little bit of extra energy. I'm going to be able to fire off this hydro pump in just a second. Do I shield this? I don't remember. I think I don't shield it because I know I can tank another flash cannon because Azumarill is such a beast. Like, this whole team is a tank. Like, every Pokemon on the team is a tank. They're super tanky, but you know, people play for the Azu Reggie core. That's why I don't like using it that much. All right, so he tanks his Hydro Pump. He actually doesn't. He decides not to farm me down. He decides to go for the Flash Cannon, which is fine. And then I bring out my Reggie to get a little bit of energy off his. So now I want switch advantage pretty much because he has to bring out the Swampert. He brings out Swampert, and I go for Focus Blast here. This is just Hydro Cannon, I believe. Yeah, just Hydro Cannon. I'm going to go for the Focus Blast to get his last shield out of him. By the way, I didn't win switch advantage because he got what he wanted out of the situation. I switch into Meganium to eat this Hydro Cannon. It tickles. And here comes Skarmory yet again. I'm so sick and tired of seeing Skarmory, dude. I was seeing Skarmory so much. Now right here I go for double Frenzy Plant, which this is why I said double Frenzy Plant's worse, because I feel like it just didn't do anything. Yeah, 2 Frenzy Plants I don't think is worth doing. I think... Oh wait, I do go for Frenzy Plant and Earthquake. Okay, never mind. I thought I went for double Frenzy Plant. Okay, that's actually good for me then, because the Earthquake plus 1 Frenzy Plant is going to put it down in about Flash Cannon range. Alright, so I know for a fact that the Sky Attacks won't hurt, but the Hydro Cannons will, so I saved the shield for the Hydro Cannon. This unfortunately turns into a second. This unfortunately turns into a second one. So I shield the second one. I go for the Flash Cannon because I know it's now enough to KO. And I get to the Focus Blast. He brings out Swampert, goes for the Focus Blast. And it's enough to KO, actually. Like I said, a lot of nitty gritty, down to the wire games. Oh, Skarmory's back. And then it dies. And I get this glitch on my screen, like mid-game, like end of game. Oh, weather, be careful. But I ended up winning. I ended up going 5-0. Like I said, it was a 5-0 set that honestly, if you look back on it, there was a couple games where it could have just went swung either way. That's why I stopped using this team because it just stopped working. It didn't go in my favor a lot at the end. But it is a good team, though. I would recommend it. I would recommend maybe taking out the Azu for something because I think my game's so good. But I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and see you guys. Wait, hello.